Have you ever felt that your muscles no longer respond like they used to? That climbing stairs or getting up from a chair has become a small daily challenge? You're not alone. As the years go by, losing muscle strength seems inevitable. But what if I told you there is an ancient habit practiced for generations in Japan that can reverse that and help you feel strong like you did at 40 again? Millions of older adults live daily with that feeling of progressive weakness, as if their bodies are slowly shutting down. It's silent, it's frustrating. And the worst part is that most people think there's no way out, but there is hopeful news. A simple, natural and free practice could reactivate your muscles, your energy and your confidence. In this video, I'm going to reveal an ancient Japanese habit that has proven to be one of the most effective ways to preserve muscle mass even at advanced ages. And the best part, you can start today with no need for gyms or expensive supplements. So stay until the end, because this information could change your life. And if you want more content like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave your comment below, sharing which part surprised you the most. In Japan, there is a daily practice passed down from generation to generation. Seiza, or the traditional way of sitting on your knees on the floor. Although it may seem simple, this habit holds a powerful secret. It activates key muscle groups, strengthens the core, improves circulation in the legs, and maintains the flexibility of hips and knees. Unlike sitting on a chair, this posture requires balance, control, and muscular endurance, especially in the lower body. But that's not all. Studies have shown that Japanese people who incorporate floor mobility habits like seiza or standing up without support maintain greater bone density and muscle mass even after age 70. While in the West, we get used to the comfort of high sofas, they continue challenging their bodies without going to the gym. The result, less muscle loss, fewer falls, and admirable physical independence. Many older people experience that feeling of weakness in the legs, lack of stability, or constant fatigue when walking. That's not just age, it's muscle loss, known as sarcopenia. And the good news is it can be stopped and even reversed with small but consistent actions. It's not about doing complex exercises, but moving with intention. For example, starting to sit on the floor for 5 to 10 minutes a day on a soft mat can activate muscles that have been dormant for a long time. Slowly changing position, keeping your back straight and then trying to stand up without support strengthens the glutes, thighs, abdomen, and even improves coordination. It's a hidden exercise within an everyday tradition. Also, this practice stimulates circulation in the legs, preventing swelling, cramps, and that feeling of heavy legs. The most interesting thing is that by repeating it every day, the body begins to remember how to move with agility. It's like retraining your muscles little by little with a natural and ancient method. And if sitting on the floor seems difficult at first, you can adapt. Use cushions, support yourself lightly at first, or simply start with the habit of standing up without using your hands. The important thing is to awaken those muscles your body had already forgotten. No matter your age, your body can improve if you give it the right stimuli. Besides movement, there is another fundamental pillar that supports muscle health in Japanese culture: daily, mindful, and balanced eating. And we're not talking about expensive supplements or restrictive diets. It's about simple, traditional, and deeply nutritious foods that have been part of the everyday menu for generations. The result is impressive. Many older people in Japan maintain their strength, upright posture, and surprising vitality even after 80 years old. One of the main stars is miso, a fermented soybean paste mostly consumed as soup. Miso is a natural source of complete protein, meaning it contains all the essential amino acids the body needs to maintain and repair muscle tissue. But its power doesn't stop there. Being a fermented food, it also improves digestion. and enhances the absorption of minerals like calcium and magnesium, which are essential for muscle and bone health. In Japan, it's common to start the day with a warm miso soup, which prepares the body to stay strong and active from the morning. Another key food is oily fish, like salmon, mackerel, or sardines. These fish are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which fight inflammation, improve joint health, and support muscle function. Various studies have shown that regular omega-3 consumption helps preserve muscle mass and improves protein synthesis in older adults, which is crucial to prevent sarcopenia. In many Japanese homes, fish is served grilled or steamed in small portions, accompanied by brown rice and fresh vegetables. Speaking of vegetables, the traditional Japanese plate is full of ingredients rich in potassium, magnesium, iron, and antioxidants. Seaweeds like wakame and nori are common in meals and provide minerals that combat weakness, cramps, and circulation problems. For those without access to seaweed, similar benefits can be gained from vegetables like cooked spinach, sesame seeds, and avocado, all foods that help keep muscles active and the heart healthy. One detail that makes a big difference is the size and way of eating. In Japan, food is eaten slowly, in small portions, and with great attention. Each meal usually combines protein, vegetables, and a complex carbohydrate like brown rice. This mix prevents blood sugar spikes, stabilizes energy, and aids digestion. More than a diet, it's a philosophy of respect for the body, eating not just to satisfy hunger, but to nourish and stay functional. And we can't forget green tea, a traditional drink packed with polyphenols, antioxidants that fight cellular aging and stimulate metabolism. Drinking 1 or 2 cups a day, without sugar, acts as a natural tonic for body and mind. It helps maintain focus, improves circulation, and reduces stress, which also indirectly supports muscle health. In summary, small adjustments, big effects. You don't need to change your entire diet all at once. You can start with a simple step. Prepare miso soup once a week, add more green vegetables to your dishes, or swap a processed snack for a portion of baked fish. When you give your body the right nutrients, it responds. And it responds with more strength, more balance, and more life. One of the most overlooked aspects when talking about muscle health after 60 is lifestyle rhythm. In Japan, there is a philosophy called ikigai, which can be translated as the reason to live. Although it may not seem related to muscles, it definitely is, and deeply so. This way of viewing life encourages older adults to stay physically, mentally, and emotionally active. And do you know what happens when someone has daily motivation? Their body responds better, moves more, and wears down less. Many older adults in the West feel lonely, unmotivated, or useless after retirement. This leads to sedentary behavior, muscle mass loss, and even cognitive decline. But in long-lived Japanese communities like Okinawa, people continue caring for their gardens, cooking, walking, and teaching their grandchildren. They maintain small but consistent purposes, and this moderate daily activity keeps their muscles alive and functional. You don't need to move to Japan or follow an exotic diet. You can apply this principle in your daily life with simple changes. Going for a morning walk, taking care of a plant, preparing your own meals, or stretching while listening to music. The important thing is that the body doesn't shut down. Every small action sends a message to your muscles that says, "I still need you." Even household chores have enormous value. Sweeping, making the bed, going up and down stairs. All of this activates key muscles like the glutes, quadriceps, and abdominals. The more you use your body, the more independence you will preserve. In Japan, it's not uncommon to see people in their 80s or 90s bending down to plant rice, eating on the floor, and standing up without help. That's not genetics. It's habit, consistency, and choice. Moreover, a life with purpose also improves sleep, reduces stress and strengthens the immune system. Better sleep helps muscle regeneration, while chronic stress accelerates muscle mass loss. That is why finding something that inspires you, even if it is a small activity, can be as powerful as an exercise routine. Remember, having a reason to move is as important as moving itself. What inspires you to start your day? What activity would you like to resume or learn? It doesn't matter if it's dancing, painting, walking, or simply taking care of yourself. What matters is that your body feels it's worth staying strong. And believe me, the more you use it, the younger you feel. A deeply underestimated but essential aspect of muscle and overall health is mindful breathing and body posture. In Japan, ancient practices like Do-in, Katsugen Undo, or even the simple act of sitting on the floor with a straight back are designed to reconnect the body with its center of energy and stability. Although they may seem gentle activities, their impact on muscle strength, balance, and longevity is powerful. As we age, many people tend to breathe shallowly, using only the upper chest. This limits oxygenation of the muscles, slows metabolism, and weakens the diaphragm and abdominal area. In Japanese culture, abdominal breathing, also called hara breathing, is a key tool to strengthen the body from within. By breathing deeply into the abdomen, the core muscles are activated, posture improves, and tension in the neck and back is reduced. A practical exercise consists of sitting comfortably with a straight spine, relaxing the shoulders, and placing one hand on the abdomen. As you inhale through the nose, the belly gently expands. As you exhale through the mouth, it slowly contracts. Practicing this type of breathing for 5 to 10 minutes each morning tones the deep muscles, improves circulation, and balances the nervous system. It's a natural way to start the day with energy and stability. Posture is also key. In Japan, body awareness is present in almost every daily movement, when sitting, walking, or bending. This constant attention prevents sudden movements, protects the joints, and strengthens body control. By maintaining an upright posture, the muscles of the abdomen, lower back, and glutes are automatically activated, muscles essential to prevent falls and maintain physical independence. Moreover, good posture improves breathing, aids digestion, and even influences mood. Walking hunched over not only causes physical pain, but also sends the brain a signal of tiredness and discouragement. On the other hand, lifting the head, opening the chest, and aligning the spine produces an immediate feeling of confidence and well-being. It's not just about appearance, it's a message the body sends to the brain. To start integrating these principles into your life, you can adopt small habits. When sitting, avoid sinking into deep sofas. Choose firm chairs that help you stay upright. When walking, imagine a string gently pulling the top of your head toward the sky. And whenever you remember, breathe deeply into your abdomen. These are simple gestures that, repeated daily, strengthen muscles and rejuvenate your mobility. You don't need yoga classes or special equipment. You just need to pay attention to your body, listen to it, and move it with respect. As they say in Japan, balance and strength do not come from speed or effort, but from consistency and harmony. And that is within everyone's reach at any age. In Japanese culture, rest is not seen as a weakness, but as an essential part of well-being. While many parts of the world glorify being constantly busy, in Japan, it is understood that quality sleep is one of the keys to keeping the mind clear, the body strong, and the muscles in peak condition. Sleeping well is not just about feeling rested. It is an active process of physical and cellular regeneration. During deep sleep, the body releases growth hormone, which in older adults plays a vital role in preserving muscle mass. Without adequate rest, this hormone decreases, directly affecting the body's ability to repair tissues, produce collagen, and maintain strength. That is why many elderly people who sleep poorly also report weakness, muscle pain, chronic fatigue, and even mental confusion. In Japan, rest routines are filled with simple but effective rituals. Turning off bright lights at dusk, avoiding screens an hour before bed, taking hot baths, or relaxing infusions such as barley tea or chamomile. Silence, total darkness in the room, and a fixed bedtime are also prioritized. All these give the body clear signals that it is time to rest, facilitating the onset of deep sleep. An interesting practice is the use of futons on the floor. Although it may seem uncomfortable, sleeping on firm surfaces promotes better spinal alignment, gently activates postural muscles, and can help reduce accumulated tension. Beyond the futon, the important thing is to avoid mattresses that are too soft, which sink the body and make movement during the night difficult. Moreover, rest is not limited to nighttime. In Japan, the idea of taking small breaks during the day is respected, not necessarily to sleep, but to breathe, meditate, or simply be silent. These brief pauses regulate the nervous system, reduce stress, and allow the body to conserve energy to move better. Instead of pushing the body to its limit, people learn to pace their vitality. If you have trouble sleeping or wake up frequently at night, you can start by changing some simple routines. Avoid eating late or overeating, turn off electronic devices at least 30 minutes before going to bed, and create a small, relaxing ritual. It can be reading, listening to soft music, or simply doing slow breaths. The body responds better when it knows what to expect every night. Remember, muscles are not built only when you move. They also regenerate when you rest. Sleeping well is not a luxury. It is a vital strategy to maintain your strength, energy, and mental clarity. And the good news is, it's never too late to improve your rest. In Japan, there is a deeply rooted practice called Shinrin-yoku, which literally means forest bathing. But it's not about swimming or even intense exercise. It is simply walking slowly among trees, breathing deeply, observing the sounds and colors of nature. Although it may seem like just a relaxing pastime, the physiological effects of this practice on muscular and general health have been scientifically proven. Walking in nature reduces cortisol levels, the stress hormone, which in excess weakens muscles and accelerates body aging. It also improves tissue oxygenation, stimulates blood circulation, and strengthens the immune system. But there is more. Walking on uneven terrain, like dirt paths or among leaves, activates stabilizing muscles of the ankle, knee, and hip that we don't use as much on flat surfaces. This means that every walk through a park, garden, or green area can become a gentle but effective workout. You don't need to walk fast or for hours. Just 20 to 30 minutes of mindful walking, feeling the ground under your feet, breathing through your nose, and allowing your senses to connect with the environment. It's a complete exercise, physical, mental, and emotional. Another benefit of Shinrin-yoku is that it strengthens the connection between mind and body. By paying attention to your step, balance, and surroundings, you improve proprioception, that ability to sense where your body is in space, which is key to preventing falls. Many older adults lose this connection simply because they stop moving consciously. And there's more. Studies in Japan have shown that spending time in forests increases the production of NK cells, natural killer cells, which help fight infections and reduce inflammation. This means that besides strengthening your legs and back, you're also boosting your defenses. All that without medicine, gyms, or stress. To start, you don't need to live near a forest. You can adapt this practice to your reality. Walk among trees in a local park, mindfully care for your plants, or even sit in a garden and watch the sky. The essential thing is to get out of confinement, breathe fresh air, and allow your body to move in harmony with nature. Every step is a small act of self-care. And if you make this a habit, you'll discover something extraordinary. Your muscles gain strength, your mind clears, and your heart fills with calm. That's how powerful mindful walking can be. And the best part, it's within everyone's reach every day. As you've seen, it's not about going back to being 40 years old, but about awakening the strength, balance, and vitality that still live inside your body. With simple habits like sitting on the floor, breathing deeply, eating with intention, moving with purpose, and connecting with nature, it's possible to regain muscle, improve circulation, and above all, gain confidence to stay active and independent. No matter your current age, there's always time to start. Every small change you make today, a mindful walk, a nutritious meal, a good night's sleep, is an investment in your health tomorrow. And the most beautiful thing is that you're not alone. Thousands of people are discovering that aging doesn't have to mean frailty. With the right stimuli, your body can surprise you. If this video inspired you or you learned something new, tell me in the comments which part surprised you the most. Give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the upcoming tips. And above all, share this content with someone who needs it. Sometimes, a small Japanese habit can change a whole life.